Good day everyone, my name is JULIEFLOR Cabico, your reporter for today. So my topic is all about ICT and conventional learning materials to enhance learning and teaching. About conventional learning resources. Conventional learning resources is needed in order to enhance teaching and learning process. So in this, ang isang teacher kailangan niya ang mga teaching aids and instructional materials to enhance teaching and learning. When we say teaching materials, ito ay mga print and non-print items that are rested to impact information to students in the educational process. Ngayon, tatalakayin at alamin muna natin kung ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin ng conventional learning at ang conventional education. Pag sinabi kasi natin conventional learning, ito ay ginagamitan ng traditional way of teaching using sa mga teachers. Gumagamit sila ng chalks at boards at sa mga estudyante naman ay pen and paper. So when we say conventional learning, it refers to conventional teaching and learning within a brick and mortar classroom facility. Sa conventional education naman, ito ay ginagamitan na din ng traditional teaching learning methods na kung saan ang instructors or teachers or sa mga estudyante or the learners ay involved by interacting into face-to-face manner in the classroom. Sa mga teacher, nag-i-initiate sila ng discussion sa loob ng kanilang room. Kadalasan na ginagamit nila ay libro at mga notes. There are many examples of instructional materials we can use to enhance teaching and learning, such as flipcards or flip charts, realia, blackboards and chalks, textbooks, charts, pictures and posters, maps and globes, worksheets, crossword puzzles, quizzes and storytelling, scientific apparatus, diorama, magazines, newspapers, dictionaries, and encyclopedia. In instructional materials, they have several roles in teaching and learning according to Brown et al. 2005 and F. Young and Igri 2015. So dito sa roles of teaching and learning instructional materials, this is promote meaningful communication between teacher and the students. At para maging effective yung ay tuturo mo sa mga estudyante mo at para mas lalong mas maintindihan nila. Next, to ensure better retention and making learning more permanent. Third, provide common experience upon which late learning can be developed. Sa roles of teaching and learning, kung mayroon kang instructional materials, ito ay nagpo-provide ng common experience sa mga estudyante mo para mas lalo nilang maintindihan yung topic na i-deliver mo sa kanila. So, kinakailangan na mas matibay yung instructional materials mo para sa ganon yung learning ng mga estudyante mo, ng mga bata ay mas lalong ma-develop. So last, encourage participation, especially if students are allowed to manipulate materials used. So dito, mas lalong ma-encourage yung mga estudyante mo, mas lalong gaganahan silang mag-participate sa klase kung may nakikita silang instructional materials na ginagamit mo. Instructional materials are supplementary materials. Ito ay nakakatulong sa mga teacher sa kanilang pagtuturo sa loob ng classroom upang maging concrete, effective, interesting, meaningful, and inspiring ang kanilang mga itinuturo. Ito ay importante din kung paano ma-develop ang isang instructional materials. Example of the conventional learning resources. First, the flipcards. The flipcards ay ginagamit upang mas madaling matandaan ng mga estudyante ang mga konsepto na kanilang natutunan. Ang mga simpleng larawan at mga simpleng salita tungkol sa gusto mong iparating sa kanila bilang isang guro, ay mas madali nilang maunawaan kung gagamit ka ng conventional learning resources na flip cards. Next, realia. Ang realia ay nakakatulong sa mga mag-aaral sa loob at labas ng kanilang classroom. Halimbawa nito ay ang mga pictures na ipapakita ko. So, sa teachers sa pagtuturo upang mas maunawaan at mas lalong matandaan at maintindihan ng mga mag-aaral ang kahulugan ng isang salita kapag ito'y nakikita o nahawakan nila ang mga bagay na nauugnay dito. So, it means that realia can incorporate what's already in your classroom such as desk, chair, or poster, or it can be something you brought from outside class like a collection of colorful brochures, as stuffed animals, tickets, or souvenirs you got while traveling. Next is diorama. Diorama is often used as a learning tool to help show a student's understanding of a certain subject matter. So a diorama is a three-dimensional descent used to creatively express learning. As the usual display are the historical time period, a nature scenario, or a fictional situation. Writing board. When we say writing board, this is a visual learning that particularly important in primary classrooms. Where writing information or ideas on a whiteboard or chalkboard, this is frees users from having to remember important information. Displaying information helps to create shared group knowledge. Also, this writing board, ang paggamit nito ay nakakatulong upang mas makuha ng isang guro ang atensyon ng isang mag-aaral. Isa pa, ang writing board ay ang pinaka-useful na ginagamit ng isang guro sa loob ng classroom. Wall display. A wall display is a visual display in a classroom. This is important kasi nakakatulong ito sa pakikipag-communicate ng powerful messages about the announcement or if there are activities na bibigay mo sa kanila. And also, makikita din ng isang mag-aaral na pinapahalagahan mo yung mga works na binibigay mo sa kanila through displaying their works in a wall. Rope and pole board. This kind of display board is invaluable where there are few solid walls for displaying information. This rope and pole board consists of two parallel horizontal poles tied closely together with the rope. There are also guidelines when designing conventional instructional materials. First, unity. Use only one idea for each visual aid and include a headline. In designing conventional instructional materials, dapat uniform and no many ideas na involved para maiwasan ang inorganized visual aids. Second, simplicity. Make ideas and relationships simple and easy to recall. It should be direct to the point. 3. Legibility. Makes letters big and readable for all in the audience. Make sure that materials na ginagamit mo ay mababasa ng mga audience mo, malayo man or malapit. 4. Consistency. Use the same type style and use art style. 5th, clarity. Avoid type that is too small to read. Dapat ito'y clear at tignan mo kung appropriate yung mga letters na gagamitin mo. 6. Quality. So, quality in order to attract the audience at para makuha mo yung focus nila sa mga topic at lesson, dapat make it neat and professional and remember to profit. So, these guidelines ay nakatulong sa atin para mas lalong ma-enhance ang lesson and make our discussion or our presentation pleasant to look at para hindi maging boring. So, we need to bear in our mind na the different ways on how to use conventional materials. So, it is necessary na dapat gumamit tayo ng appropriate na materials for our lessons or for our learners. Dapat i-ayon natin ito sa level ng mga mag-aaral. It should be attainable for the learners, wherein we should be attain our learning objective that we set. Yan lang po ang aking report. Muli, magandang araw sa ating lahat. Thank you for listening and God bless.